At Ancestry.co.uk, we have a complete collection of census records for England and Wales, right from when they started in 1841, right up to 1911, plus searchable Scottish records up to 1901. These detailed documents are created every 10 years to record people's names, addresses, occupations, and even more personal details. You can trace your family back decade by decade, building up your family tree and see how your ancestors' lives changed. I'm here with Tony Robinson to talk about the records.
Well, you've got to remember that we still have censuses today, don't we? We had one in 2011. But in years gone by, someone would actually come round to your house and say, excuse me, how old are you? What do you do for a living? Whether you lived in a little cottage or a stately home like this one. So when you see those records, it's like you're actually being invited into your ancestors' home and they're showing you what their world was like.
And would you expect to see big changes in this period?
Oh yes, this is a time of enormous unpredictability. I mean, if you're researching a family member, say, in 1841, it's quite likely that you'll find them on some remote farm somewhere and the only people that they ever see are members of their own community, and the furthest that they ever travel is down to the local butcher or somewhere. But then the Industrial Revolution came exploding on the scene and everything changes. You've got tens of thousands of people flocking to the new factories in the cities. You've got these new technologies like the railway and the telegraph bringing people together. It must have felt as though there was a whole new world to explore.
So by 1911, Britain was much like it is today?
Well, I wouldn't say much like it is today, but they were certainly on the way. You'd have people driving cars and making telephone calls and operating vacuum cleaners and eating cornflakes. So yes, it was certainly on the way to modernity.
Using our census records, you can see how your families coped with these huge changes. Start with our 1911 census. Just go to our census search page, type in their name, plus maybe where and when they were born, and click search. Find one person in the records and you'll discover everybody they were living with listed on the same page. This usually means their brothers and sisters plus their parents, giving you another generation for your tree. Once you have the name of some older relatives, go back 10 years and look for those people in the 1901 census. You can see how they were living and who they were living with, revealing yet more ancestors. Keep working your way back generation by generation and you'll gradually build up a picture of your family's past. Why not start now and click the link on the screen?